Greetings, my Rantians. Hope you all are doing well today, and welcome back to another episode of Anno 2205. Before we begin today's episode, I just wanted to extend my deepest thank you to each and every one of you who are helping me on this incredible journey. We just reached 3,000 Rantians. That is an incredible achievement. It actually happened in 1 year, 3 months, and 1 day. That is insane. I also want to mention that I will be considering Anno 2070 as a future playthrough, but not at the moment. I just actually legitimately purchased the game because it was on sale, so I will be engaging in that probably in the future. So, what we're going to be doing today is we're probably going to be working the Savic province until Drake decides that he wants to show up again. I could do a preemptive strike, taking out his base, and maybe he'll leave us alone. Is it this one?
Scratch. Just one scratch and I'll...
You know what? I kind of want to see about upgrading my ships a little bit here.
Everything installed. Give it all right. Time to make some improvements.
Yeah, because, like, this will go military level 20, right? I'm kind of keen on trying an expert level mission. Because we tried that before and it didn't really end too well. But now I'm kind of, like, keen on seeing maybe, just maybe, it would be interesting. But I want to head back up here into the Savic province, and I want to see what's going on over here. Start and finalize the drilling process, because we haven't worked on this spot at all. We've just been trying to get the balance under control and work on the other sectors. So let's see what's happening up in here. Okay, what are we doing here? Start and finalize. Okay, so we need to start this one.
Let's see what I can do.
And we're gonna need some energy, so I feel like we should just transfer some energy from our moon base over here anyway. There's 3,000. So from there to here, let's just drop it to like 2K-ish.
Transfer route.
Oh, that's the wrong spot. Jesus Christ, that's not where I wanted it to go at all. Unbelievable. Where's the energy? Okay, confirm this because I need that going still.
We'll keep you posted on their ETA.
Okay, bring that down. Sorry, my bad.
Transfer route.
I'm so used to going over here into this province, dude. It's a whole different situation. Okay, here to here. Oh, I can't even bring it because I didn't upgrade the freaking port. Okay, this is just this starting off perfectly, isn't it?
Energy grid overload.
Okay, well, if that's the case, I do need to get energy underway here as quickly as possible. That would mean getting some of these built up. Where's a mine site? That thing is loud. What the hell? Oh, that's perfect. How many people are needed for this? Well, we'll find out. Just enough. Okay, so we have some energy going on over here to begin with. And then just the territory in of itself is interesting. So this seems to be the largest one over here. We have one of those climate regulators over on that side. I'm curious what this region has to offer. So the production rate on the Sub-Zero clean rooms would be a lot better here. But the methane extractor is not going to be as phenomenal. What do we need to upgrade this thing? We need super alloys, so go ahead and start that up because I'd rather bring in moon energy than get it over here. What the hell? Yeah, see? He's just lurking. He's lurking all the damn time, and I don't want to deal with him. So, let's go ahead and start off with probably getting ourselves the... Well, I can bring in the foam from the other territory because I'm not using it there right now, right? Yeah. That's plus 15. Send the 15 over here to begin with.
New transfer route delivers.
And then, you know what? I'm pretty certain that I have enough of the methane ice over here. Yes, that's plus 39. I'm going to send it over here so I can at least get a power station built up. And that'll help us out with, like, being able to sit over in this side. So, the geothermal drill, I'm curious. Does this generate heat around it? You know what? It'll also be a fantastic idea if I read the damn thing. Grants access to nearby construction area, provides heat in its vicinity.
Expansion.
Can be used to harness geothermal energy. Oh! Okay, so we'll just let that do its thing. Where's the spaceport at? That's the first thing. Okay, now we're going to need to bring in some fusion power cells, which I'm going to do that right the hell now while that's working. Lunar... Fusion power cells, we have 9 there. Bring those 9 over here. Get that started.
Beginning operation.
How much of the moon crops did the orbital station need? 250. I'm kind of keen on sending it over there. Yeah, I don't see why I shouldn't. I do also need to get to work on these freaking... Man. Oh, organic food is low and luxury food? What the hell? I have to see about both of those situations now, too. Wait a minute. Do I have... Oh, I did solve that problem. Okay, plus 41. Get that over here.
I'm certain that will meet with approval.
No, it won't. Leave me alone. And then organic food
delivers.
plus 20. We'll just bring over the remaining over here so we don't at least run out of the basics.
Delivers.
That's not what we want to have happen at all. Let's see if the Moon Lady is going to get us or buy anything from us.
Stay along. We have to keep
Nothing.
moving.
Nothing at all. The thing about this is, right, the moon crops, I think this is the only one that I have built up. So we would need 250. That's a lot. That's a lot, actually. But I feel like it's possible. It's only 400 on the maintenance. Yeah, that indeed is possible. I'm gonna do it. What do you want, dude?
Under provision of specific consumer goods.
I know! Jesus Christ. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That makes only one person's gonna work in here. And we're gonna build up a whole bunch of these rooms for it. 1, 2, 3. Built them at 4, 5, 6. That's now at 219. Can we fit one in here, maybe? How big is this? Oh, we still have room to put them over here. I might be able to chuck one of these in here. Potentially, I don't know. And it get up to 250. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not where I wanted you. 4 should be sufficient because that's now at 282. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's only one dude working in here. Yeah, 282. So I just need to get that to 250 for that transfer route. I'm gonna do that right now. Lunar. How much is that going to be? That's 4K to take over 250 right up there. But I'm just going to do the cheese tactic to bring it down. How much would that be? I feel like that's still going to be the same amount, roughly. Might just be a little bit less. I'll do it that way.
Route registered.
Lunar, another 50 over there, if you please. I really, like, the 4K is definitely not ideal. I don't want to see that whatsoever. Another one here to here. Another 50 going. We'll kind of be saving just a little bit. It won't be significant. It's just a little bit of chump change here and there. 50. And then another one. Another 50. That'll do it. That'll be all she wrote right over there. So now our expertise is at 240 freaking 5.
Vitals are within acceptable limits. However, I advise against staying in 0G too long.
Okay, so support fleet now rallies John Rafferty for help. He's useless. Don't care about him. Assignments from them. Don't care about them. Kinetic shield. We probably would want that. Improve for biotech goods. That's also not bad either. What's this one? Improved trading prices for energy goods. That's very good. I like that. Increased rewards for assignments from Lei Xing. Don't care about her. Increase from them. Yeah, what's this one? Workforce plus 5% goods consumption. Don't like that whatsoever. Faster security reduction. Increase effectiveness against salmon insiders. Okay. Well, that's a whole different story. I think this is a good distribution. We can go ahead and get the other ones because, like, I legitimately, for example, over here, obtain 15 iridium units per minute. You know what? Increase resource salvage in the crisis sectors. That doesn't make sense to me. Petrochemicals per minute. That's pretty substantial. I would want graphene. Graphene would probably come from here, right? Yeah, but I can also use the iridium.
As
so
a data amalgamation
there we go.
Machine.
So we'll get some iridium per minute. How much of the deep water corals would they want? So that's minus 50. They'll want a little bit of everything. Be real. That way we can get a whole bunch more points up there. But I don't think it's entirely necessary for us to do right now.
Shuttle
So
arriving according to schedule.
not the biggest deal in the world if I don't tackle that problem at the moment. Okay, how many do we have in the sector? Let's see. We have 45, so I'm going to go ahead and initiate this.
Spaceport upgrade will be implemented.
That's a good one. I think I want to go ahead and try to sell some goods too. It's going to be the usual typical start for any one of my episodes at this point.
So, that's that then.
I do whatever the hell you want. I don't care about the dude. Buy him out, throw him out. I don't care. Eat him off a cliff too while you're at it.
Welcome to Nick's house of incredible.
The right stuff.
Okay,
At
so
the
he'll
right
buy the
price.
wine and the synth cells. I can justify this. Go ahead and do that.
Yeah, right.
That's the first one. I know Moonlady's not going to buy anything substantial. It's the other one is going to be Jorgensen. So I might actually. Robert did mention this to be a pretty decent idea that I've been thinking about a lot. Buying the basic goods from the world market, sending it over to Wildwater Bay, so I don't have to constantly build farms. But I don't know whether that'll actually save me on money
There's
or.
some serious winner out there.
Oh yeah, he didn't want to buy anything. Period. At the end. Okay. Well, that's not
This will go
ideal.
down well at head office.
Get all the petrochemicals from here. Nice. Love to see it. How are we doing over here in the bay? What are we low on? It's androids by 11 and the quantum computers by 7. How much are the androids right now from world market? Oh, god damn. Nope. 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 Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm not going to do either. Let me get into the basin and see if I can potentially increase the amount of androids by 11. That's what the real problem is at the moment. Well, that's already being maxed out. I can't do much else with it. What is the process in order to make these? I always forget. Synth cells and the circuits. Okay, so circuits we're maxed, or we're getting more of those, and then the synth cells were at 16. So we can indeed build another android factory, which is probably the right thing to do at this point. We're gonna need that 11. And eventually, I would like to produce this stuff in another region that's more befitting to what these guys require, rather than this spot. Oh, wait. We only have 59 people that can work here? What the hell? Are you serious? We have this entire population. Only 59 people can work? That's nutty. Okay. Well, I'm gonna fix that problem really quick. 279. That... Oh, you wanna know why I reduced the energy maintenance on this, and I didn't reduce the amount of people working in it. That's the problem. This also is 925 people in it, and that's just not okay. Not okay whatsoever. That helps. Yikes. Okay, let me go ahead and build a couple of these over here. So that's now at plus 15. See our values. So -3 when it comes to the circuits. Still good with the synth cells. Which one is producing the circuits? It's this one? Okay. Well, we do not have 33 of those here.
Renew the permit or drop it.
I don't think I need it. No, because I'm bringing in the eyeballs now. Yeah, I don't think I need it. What did this thing require? We need bioresin and the silicon, right? Okay. So another circuits. That's not +7. Are we doing okay with that? So that's fine. I don't see anything else that's negative. So yeah, we're doing just fine. We have 18 androids, and we're going to start sending them over to the bay. Let me find out where the hell it went, though. You know what? I'm too lazy. +7 there. That'll increase the amount of stuff we have going into there. Now, the amount of eyeballs coming in, right? I think that also has to do with the amount from here. So do we actually have a net positive of that? Because I'm getting it by 50. It's at 16. So that means we would have to work a little bit more in here to make up for that shortfall. I'll probably just let the route go out and then fix it later. Because that's also costing us money, and I didn't really want to elaborate on that one too much. Okay, nice. So we can get the cool moon energy over here. So stop this route, we don't need it. And we can get an energy route going from here to here. I don't feel like 3,000 is necessary, but maybe 2,000 to start off would be fantastic. If I can make it exactly, I'll keep it at that number.
New transfer route delivers.
Awesome. That'll help us out considerably, because then I can go over here and get rid of this one. Get a little bit of people in here. Okay, let's go ahead and... Mother of God, get away from me.
Counteractions advised.
Oh, I got it, don't worry. So, geothermal drill, activate.
You set a fine example.
Fires below.
Good
Okay.
thinking. Another Arctic branch office will certainly prove useful.
What do you mean?
You should be familiar with the problem, huh? Ready to carry on?
What do you mean? So what do I have to do with this? How are we supposed to extract from this? I'm confusion. Is there something for a geyser site? Do you build this on it? Or it might pop up later. I mean, that's fine. It's giving us some energy over here. And I did bring in methane gas, so I can't... Or methane ice, excuse me. So I will indeed go ahead and build this thing, so I can at least have a decent area over here. For heating purposes only, not necessarily for what it does. Right, so let's start off with getting our population built up. And maybe I can make this spot look a little bit nicer than the other location. At least that's the hope. Get these guys put here, and then I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Bringing our first...
It can't go on like this.
What do you mean? Because you don't have the canned food. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. They're already causing me problems. I'll probably bring over some canned food.
Show unfulfilled demand
Okay,
for
maybe I do
specific
that
commodities.
first of... Alright, hold up. Canned food from Arctic. Do we have any extra? We have plus 30 now. Yeah, we have enough. We definitely have enough. Bring that over,
Hey,
please.
Very livable, if you don't mind the cold.
And then
Transfer route.
we
Begin
also have
operation.
some vitamin drinks, so we'll bring those up here from the plains.
Transfer route beginning operation.
So hopefully we'll get some more people in here, which is what we're doing right now. The next thing is going to be the neuro implants, which I'll probably start making here right now because it'll definitely be a little bit... Well, I mean, I fixed that problem up there, so it's not that big of a
Oh,
deal.
hi. So what brings you here today?
The fact I need a new region, and the guy told me I needed to be up here, so yeah, here we are. We are going to put this over here, the Society of Friends. I don't like where this road is, truth be told. I'll probably bring it from down here. Is that gonna mess it up? Yeah, so we'll be good to here. And then from this spot to this spot, we'll probably get rid of. I'm really trying to pre-plan a good-looking settlement over here. So I'm gonna use these to reduce my maintenance costs. That's 5 of them, so that thing should be dirt cheap. I'm fine with there being 25 workers in there, honestly. I don't really care about that. I just want to make sure I have money at the end of the day. And what was the mission? Oh, we need scientists, straight up scientists in this place. Okay, let's get those mines built up. In order to get the eyeballs, right, it is... We need to make this one? Yes, okay. So let's get this mine built. And we're going to fully max it out. That'll be fine. And we're going to start with the eyeballs. The eyeball makers. And yes, I did indeed call it an eyeball maker. I can even put homes over there because of the geyser.
Time to either renew the
Wait.
permit or cancel the route. Your call.
I'm bringing in clothes there too. I totally forgot about that one. You know what? I'll probably have one of the first locations right over here. In this little spot. I do want to utilize this space. It's not a bad one. Are those penguins or seals? Although they're polar bears. Damn it, I'm getting rid of their habitat. Sorry. I'll find you a good spot later, maybe. I don't know, probably not. Okay, well, that was depressing. I'm going to build this one here. That's going to be at +3. We do need to build a logistics truck. I think I'm going to put it... Oh, that would have been perfect if I fixed this spot up. Oh, look. It's a nice little cubby corner. Put this right there. And it feels so good to actually be able to build knowing making money for once. Holy hell. Alright, so that's at +3 now. I don't need to max this out by a crazy amount, but that's 123% production. You know what? It might not be a bad idea considering how I'm going to have to send it down
Space shuttle
to
docking.
the bay relatively soon-ish. So that is +25. How are we doing with the source for molybdenum? So that's all okay still. All right. How are we producing? 25. All right, that's pretty substantial. Keep going until we can't no more. That's now at -3, but that also brought us up to +40. I'm going to get the second mine over here built up as well. I'm not entirely certain what the quest is for this area, and quite frankly, I don't care right now either. -4 with the trucks. Okay, not a problem. I will get that sorted. That's at +7. I won't fully optimize that one, but I do want to fully optimize this one. So when that route ends with the world market, I'll be able to tend to it immediately. Okay, I need some more foam. That's pretty much the long story short. Is there anything out here? You guys see anything? I don't see any boxes. No boxes whatsoever. Maybe over here? Usually just kind of lingering. I have to go on a little scavenger hunt in order to find them. The thing is that you'll be able to see them, at least for me. I can see them a lot easier than I can in the temperate region. So we're just...
You've had time to evaluate this route. What's next?
Yeah,
See,
just keep
gets
it going.
done.
Because that's important. I need to keep that. Okay, where's Jorgensen? I'll probably just buy some from him.
Real glad you dropped by. Good
Yeah,
deal.
I'll spend
Come
the
back
100.
anytime.
Request, he's still not going to buy anything. If he does want to buy something over here, then I'll just scurry on back over there to sell it to him. And these guys are going to be the first ones to rank up, so let's go ahead and do that right now with this road and this one. And how many do we need? We need a 500, so we are going to have to expand upon our population size here immediately. Let's get those guys positioned over here. I could move this one so we have more of a radius down here, or maybe build something over in this side to at least expand upon it. Yeah, I think it may not be a bad idea.
Attention.
What?
Under provision of specific consumer goods detected.
Deal with it. That's no heating source nearby. That would be
Unfulfilled
okay.
demand for specific consumer products.
Low on replicators. That's not going to work. That one, at least for now. Get those over there. We'll have to get another Society of Friends built up. And I will put this guy, like, right over in here. I really feel like these should provide you with heat. You're putting him that freaking close. But yeah, it's not. I don't even know. That may not necessarily be entirely safe where they're living, but at the same time, do I care? No, not really. No, I don't need to call my fleet to this sector. So the computers are at -1. The luxury food is at -3. The replicators are at -1. But I don't feel like I want to provide them with that. If I just artificially inflate their population size, I'm fine with just that. Whoa! Jesus, that scared the living daylights out of me. Holy hell. Yeah, see, that's... Yeah. No. Don't do that to me.
Oh, hello.
Ooh. That really took a turn, didn't it? What the hell is this? Oh, we're getting close to the high security laboratory, which we can probably park over there, right? Because I don't... Well, I really want to build a pharma lab for them. I don't feel like I need to. Let's give them a little something and they might be fine with it. Let's see how many of the little pills I have. I never checked. +3, -8. That's not good. Well, +1 going over there. Yeah, we needed to send it over there for them to enjoy the little pills, didn't we? What are the other things that they wanted? Well, luxury food, I know for sure. There's +35 going into the bay. I can provide them with 5 of that. That's not a problem, I think, in the grand scheme of things. 5 luxury food to boost their population size.
Transfer route.
That's okay.
Registered.
I'll be a little bit of a nice guy with that one. You at least get the luxury food.
Away from
Pretty
the
much just-
poles, people always talk about our endless winters.
Okay, let me
We've
see
got
what
endless
he's gonna
summers,
buy,
too.
hopefully
Then
in a
again,
minute.
They don't really balance.
And
I've
I've-
lived here all my life, and I still dread.
Acceptable.
What the hell?
Man,
For Salmon International, I don't want to get in on that. But you guys can do whatever the hell you want.
come on in and hang out.
Just buy something good for me, man. Okay, that's not bad actually.
You got
I will
yourself a
sell the methane ice for sure. That I'm
That
not
was
going
an
to
unpredictable
sell.
variable. I'm glad it's gone.
Let me go check with the other sources, because that's really important for me to do. I should probably
This route
check...
will soon be history. What do you want to do about it?
Okay, contract extension. It will go up by 2K. Do I care? No, I
I'll
don't.
get someone onto it.
That's it. I don't need to care about it. I mean, I am making enough, sure, but I don't feel like I need to cry
Hope
about it
nobody
either.
Followed you.
14 minutes, or no, 15 minutes, and she's
Finally,
only buying
I got
this.
one. Thanks.
If she buys the anti-grav compensators, like, we're so good. It's unbelievable. But we should probably consider making the computers up in this region because of the supercoolants being a little bit better over here than over there. Which is fine. I'll gladly do that. Let me head into the basin really quick so I can see what the problem is over here, if Nick's gonna buy anything worthwhile.
Look who's here. Good to see you.
The right
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, silicon's
at
fine.
the right price.
Silicon for sure is fine. I will gladly
The right
sell that.
stuff at the right price.
Because they'll churn out enough of it in order for me to continue on. But that's fine. I'm not going to care about that too much. Alright, back over here. Let's see what the rest of the quest has to offer. So we are at 572. Is that what I saw? I believe so. And that, you know what? That even by itself could be enough for the entire region. I can make that work. So for 2 minutes, we can have this population size just be here and leave it at that. But like even in this particular situation, I can probably get another one of these complexes built up just in case we're going to need more. Is that going to mess with the... No, we are just fine. Just fine with it. Energy, I don't care about in this region
Attention.
a lot, but
Under provision of specific consumer goods.
I will
detected.
reduce the entirety of the maintenance of the workforce down to one person. That way, I just have 464 for anything else that I have over here. Because, like, obviously we have 25 people in this gas power station. And that's... whatever. But let's see what this quest is all about. Another minute and 20, so... I should not be near that thing. That, again, that's making me start... Okay, yeah, I'm moving away. I'm moving away. God bless. Okay. Now we're fine. Let's see what this
You
thing...
did fine, I must admit.
Okay, building following blueprints. Build and connect geothermal
Space
generator.
shuttle docking.
Where the hell is that? On it, maybe? Oh. Hello. Energy, metal foam. Okay.
Future generations will thank you.
Oh. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool.
Low project load.
Wait. Employees are freezing. Why? What do you mean? Why are they freezing now?
Wonder what?
I don't understand. What the hell happened? They're in the radius of this freaking thing. What? Is that a bug? It better not be.
So, that's that then.
Yeah, whatever. I have to see what the hell's going on here, because that's weird. If it's in the heating zone, why is it saying that it's a problem? These guys are fine. Like, can I put this guy back? What?
You should.
I'm sorry. That makes no sense. That makes absolutely no sense to me. What the hell? Okay, that might potentially be a bug, but I'm not certain, because I don't know if my eyes are, if I'm losing it or what, but that's a heating zone. Okay, that is a heating damn zone. So if this thing is supposed to heat the area, then why the hell are the homes that are being built over here saying that they don't have enough heat? Why? I don't get it. So is that all we have to do with Savic province? Is just build up these freaking generators? Okay.
That's it. Shall I renew the contract?
Yeah. Maybe. Hold on. Let that run out. Let me see how bad it is, because that might be another situation we have to solve. So, building right next to here. More heating source nearby, dude. What the hell? It's not counting this, I think. Well, you know what? It's costing me 600, so... Freaking reduce the maintenance cost of this. That's terrible. Okay. Well, that really puts a damper on things. I need to probably get over into these other spots to get to the mine specifically. I want to really work on the computers, at least for the Sub-Zero clean room. So we would have to send all of our diamonds here, and we already are extracting the molybdenum from these particular mine sites, so I might as well fully optimize this one, or fully man that one. That's probably the better word. That's 100 people. I don't want 100 people over here, but I don't even have enough methane or metal foam. And probably have to buy
There's
some.
some serious winter.
Expenses, no object. Spend 1,000 or 1 million credits with these guys. Yeah, exactly. I've legitimately spent that much.
Good stuff.
And now I will sell the methane ice because I want to make my money back. Okay, great. So this one requires biopolymers and the super alloys. Do we have biopolymers in this region? I'm not sure if we do. We do. Okay, cool. So get that stored.
Let's see what I can do.
Yeah, Howard, thanks. Because apparently this last design of yours is a piece of crap that doesn't even want to work. That's so stupid. I'm sorry. I have to go on a rant here. When this stuff is not looked at before...
That will free up some capacity.
Yeah, I'll have to go look at that really quick. When this stuff is a problem, and I don't know whether they know about it or not, but that sucks. To me, I should be able to build in those spots. It wasn't posing a problem with those two homes on that initial road, but then I had to move them because the heating source went down. Either I'm not understanding something or the game bugged, and I want to assume it's the latter, because that's the one that's been causing the most issues. Okay, let's head over to the bay because I want to see how bad it is with the close. So it is indeed -10. Okay, I feel like that's okay. I don't need to have a route coming in from the world market for that one, because that does tend to get a little bit expensive. I don't feel like that's entirely necessary, so we will make it ourselves. Let's just jump in here and get that sorted. Let me see if my freaking stuff for, that's the wrong button. Damn it, I have to go. Okay, editing profile. Is this gonna work for me at all? No. Another bug. We're just riddled with bugs in this playthrough. I don't understand. It'll like automatically pop up. Because I already have everything that I need unlocked, and you guys can't see it, but I'm looking at my reward screen. Just a reward downloaded from the Ubisoft. Okay, so that's for the...
Unfulfilled demand.
That's the other one.
Consumer products.
The other one, like, the corporate empire one, I do have. And it is active on my second playthrough. You can access the reward within the game. Yeah, I can't, because it's not letting me. It's weird. I feel like I'm
Sitting on my hands all day. Give me some tasks for the dogs.
I'll give you some tasks for the docs in a moment. I need to figure out some stuff really quick, specifically when it comes down to clothing. Now, where were my clothing stored? I think I put them over here. Yeah, I put them over here. So microchips, we should be at, yeah, they're at 0, and its spot is not fantastic, but I will fix this right now. So that's going to be a +6. And we get another one of these built up. I think it should be just fine. Excuse me. Put this one, like, right behind it. Kind of losing out on some space over here, but I think we can manage. That's now at -4. Okay. Have to get a logistics truck over here really quick. Solve that problem. So how are we doing now with the clothes? So now we're at +3, but the flax fibers are low. I want to build some more. That way I can guarantee that I have +10. That's a good value. And I will go over there really quick to the other island, which I really want to build over on this side. Where did I put my flax fibers? I forgot about that one. Oh, wait. Was the plan to put them here? Where did I put... Oh, pff, right here. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'll build another one. These ones aren't too bad in the grand scheme of things. Okay, put 2... Okay, get that up to 4. So that's at +9. All those are now in the positives. Love to see it. The only one is the computers, which I'm not really bent out of shape about, considering how, like, I mean, we're making a ton of money right now, so I'm happy about it.
Hey, come on in.
That's good. I'll sell that here.
When he sees one.
I know you do. You're the man.
No way I'm gonna say.
He shouldn't say no to it. We're sitting at 3.7 mil. Okay, I want to figure out a little bit more with the corporate HQ because I can't build the freaking corporate HQ terminal. I'm gonna constantly, like, module lip. Well, yeah, I know. What's this one do? Increase the supply capacity. Okay. Well, I want to move these two out of the way. It did look kind of cool here to begin with, but I want to make it look nicer. So we can probably have a corporate HQ wing over here, and then hopefully we can have another one. If anything, I move it to the left or to the right. But the ideal situation is to put one like right over here, and then this thing at the end piece, right? That's pretty cool. I don't know if I can fit that one over here, so I'll move it like one to the left. And then I use this one. How does that look like up close? What does that look like? If I can word correctly. Yeah, it looks relatively nice. Is that the same that we put in the middle? No, so that one has like a little hump to it. Okay, cool. Cool. Put this one over here. And then we're gonna put this one right at the end.
Can't wait for the trip.
Really cool. So let me do some beautification work. Because that's really fun. We like to see it. Put a bus stop over there, bus stop over here. And these guys. And that one probably go over to here. I'll probably extend the road going down on this side. Where's the road? That way I don't have to constantly spam these buildings. I feel like we're really good with this. So yeah, it's sufficient supply of plus 49, and that's what this thing is doing for us, which is wonderful. Absolutely incredible. So it's pretty much the Anno 2205 version of the palace. I like it. I can dig it. Let's get a parking spot put down over here. And I want to put a
See what we can do.
Visit Tundra emblem on both sides. This one is the larger one, so I can't justify that one here. I don't like this design. I love this one. I think it just works.
Space shuttle docking.
You know, put that there, put this one here. I don't want to put it in the middle there. We'll figure that one out in a moment.
See what we can do.
Maybe just like a little garden space. Yeah, that works.
This year's wine vintage was quite a letdown.
That's awesome. I'm gonna freaking beautify the hell out of the middle. Okay, so if we want to do that... Oh, you know what? Well, no, not necessarily. I was thinking about having like a row around it of beautification buildings and such, but I don't think it's necessary. It's really kind of blending in nice into the road. So I'm just gonna keep it as is and roll with the punches. What I would like to do is I would like to get these positioned at relatively decent spots. Is that even? Kind of? No, it's not. Move you over one. That I like. I could do the same. There we go. Perfect. And then I'm gonna have the tree be in the middle of both of these. And make a long line with the regular small, whatever the hell it's called. We need to put, wait, that's going to be a connector, right? So we'll have this here. Actually, we'll leave that open. Yeah, we'll leave that one open. Grab these and the exact same thing over here. Wait. Was that the tree that I grabbed?
Almost.
That's what I want. Very pretty. Now, I've never really played around a lot with like the big preserves and the small preserves and all those things, but I'm kind of keen on seeing what it's all about. Interesting. Okay. Really cool. Love to see it.
Cutting salaries isn't fun.
Interesting. All right. So what about the other ones? These ones are big parks. I can't put that there, but I will put a big park here and a big park here. Same on this side. So I want to build more of the corporate HQ. Why are we losing money? What's happening?
It is a good life here, certainly.
Who's losing out on what? It could be over in the other sectors. I don't know. I don't know. And at this point, I don't really care. I just want to beautify right now. I put this one here and this guy right over here. Seeing as how this is on the road, I feel like we might want to put another one, but I'll think about it before I go forward with that idea. We could do something like this with the mediums. Okay, I like that. And we will get the small... What are these ones? These are just trees. Okay, these ones are the small preserves. So the small preserves are 2x... Is that 2x2 or 3x3? It seems like a 3x3. Yeah, so these ones would make more sense over here. A very big, beautiful garden area right there. And let's see about extending this whole thing. So it's not... Is it helping us out with this? Base supply from those towers is 1. It's really helping out a lot more with the info, which I do like. So, increases supply capacity. So they all do the same thing, right?
This city is beautiful.
Yeah, they all do the same thing. Corporate wings, let's go ahead and build a couple of corporate wings. We can justify this. Our graphene is going a little bit down, but I don't particularly care too much about that. Looking pretty cool. Looking pretty cool. We should be able to, like...
That ended well.
You want to see what it's going to end well? Me stopping the auction. Okay, so that means I can potentially get rid of this one and not care, because that's at plus 74. That would allow me to build a whole bunch more of these worker homes, right? Right. I'm going to do just that. Build really long rows. The plan was to actually get more guys in here anyway, so I have to see how bad it's going to impact our routes once I get them all connected up. But I am seriously considering getting the basics from the world market at this point. Huge area right there in the front. I might change this later on, but I think it's okay as like a really dense part of town. Or kind of like outskirts, I guess. That can also be. Put that to there. Put that all the way to there. They're now linked up. These guys are linked up because we want to definitely get some more executives and operators. The plan was to build this spot up anyway. So how is it looking? How bad is it? Damage. Okay, well that's minus 61 with the organic food.
In research possible.
Minus 31 when it comes to the water. I feel like I'll just bring it. Yeah, I'll just bring it. Because I don't have another source for that. It's only 15. That's 10k for like 400 or 500. But it'll be 3k maintenance on that. So how much do I need to take it down to reduce it? Like 100 or something? 150? Is that what's telling me here? 150? Yeah, so we'll bring in 150.
We'll keep you posted on their ETA.
And the water is relatively the same.
Transfer route registered.
I'll bring that at 150 as well. That's 12k. That's way too much. I feel like I don't need that much. How much do you need for 200? Oh, well, that's definitely not. I can probably justify building the water spots right in here. Okay.
Attention. Under provision of specific consumer goods detected.
Dude, I'm gonna be real. If you constantly tell me that we're low on the water, I will definitely 150% turn you off and never turn you back on. Guaranteed. This truck right over there. Okay, so that's at plus 60 for them, but the water itself is still at minus 12. That's not what we want. We have another slot active right here. Get that going. And that's now at plus 7 with the water, and that's only for the fact that we got all these people positioned in these spots, which is not... in the grand scheme of things, it's not a hell of a lot, but it is something that we're working on actively. There are more slots available over here, which I am going to take advantage of. We have more of our logistics trucks available. And that is going to bring us up to a cool 26. So if we were to start upgrading them to operators, which that is indeed the plan. What is this empty spot? Oh, it's that. We would probably get hit hard. But am I going to do it? Yeah, I have to. I have to if we want to continue to expand. But I want to do it at nice spots. So get these guys upgraded to operators as well, because we're going down this direction. These guys are already at operators. Get these guys to that level. Those ones are operators too. We'll have the operators go to about here.
Bid on company share registered.
You kidding me?
Placing own bid is advisable.
How about no? Upgrade all of, well, I can upgrade these guys. I don't think I can get this entire row because I don't have enough biopolymers. All right, damage time. Minus 14 with the vitamin drinks, minus 14 with the rejuvenators. That can be rectified, I think, very soon. I do have this available, but I don't have enough of the bioresin. That's at +6, so I will solve that quick, fast, and in a hurry. I do have this one available. Did I bring any of these over here? No. And I don't really want to rely on them too much either, if I'm being honest.
We want justice.
Dude!
This is what happens to those who...
You're here already. You're gonna get your ass whooped. I don't care. It immediately drops it down. But he's just causing panic. Infuriating, this man. Absolutely infuriating. He won't leave me alone. He's like a crazy ex-stalker. Need to get another one of the fruits built up. Yeah, okay, and then another one of these farms would be fantastic. I'm gonna put it back here so I don't have to worry about it too much. Logistics is down a little bit. Let's solve that problem. Oh, I have to pay attention to my feet now, I think. May not be a bad idea. Oh, hell.
We are under attack.
Where? Oh, because those ships also count. Yeah. Okay, well, here we go. Get the fleet repaired a little bit first and foremost, and then intercept here. I don't see any eradicators, so it's just a little force that he sent our way.
Here they come.
They're still getting into position. That's sad. Okay, missile battery. We did get one. That's good. We got two of them, actually. Nice.
Here they come.
Get this defender out of here. I was about to call it a turtle.
Running.
At least we didn't have to go through the hard loading screen in order to deal with him. We can guarantee that he's going to be here every single episode at this point. There's a huge cluster of ships in there. I want to use my missiles right now. Oh, I have so many.
Drones launch.
Underway.
Oh, these ones are easy. Wait. I'm not even going to go over there. I'm gonna bother.
Coordinates confirmed.
That was very simple, and I do even have more missiles over here to use.
On our way.
Jesus, the amount of missiles. Those are two bombarder ships heading in that direction, so I won't care about them. I'm gonna deal with this main blockade that's right in front of Wildwater Bay. And I don't see anybody else here. They're kind of just spread out around the islands. Because he has no tactical mind of his own.
Enemy detected. All hands engaged. Affirmative.
The real panic is hearing the sound of those freaking orbital guns. That's for sure. But we're Rantan, so we know exactly what they sound like, and we know we have the best in the entire world.
On our way.
How many more? Oh, we're almost there. This invasion was not too bad in the grand scheme of things. I do see some smaller squadrons over there, so we'll deal with those.
Coordinates confirmed. Full speed ahead.
Aha, more missiles, thank you. I think that last one, it might be enough, it might not. It really depends how many ships. So, like, they're shooting at nothing. There are ships over here, but you can't see them.
On our way.
Getting close. They certainly did not see that one coming. Alright, I need more missiles. We got some missiles over in here. This was actually the fastest response to dealing with Drake I've ever had.
On our way.
Where are some ships of him? They're just big chilling over back here. Oh, they're right there.
Coordinates confirmed.
Well, it's a pleasure doing business with you again. Not really.
Here they come.
Next.
Affirmative. Here they come.
I'm destroying this last ship. Hey, look, there's 2 more coming our way. I'm gonna destroy them too.
Battle stations.
Well, we didn't make a hell of a loss. It was actually not too bad. That one's destroyed. Get the next one, please. Come on, you weren't.
On our way.
What the hell? Awesome.
Battle stations.
Yeah, this is just me being vindictive at this point. He's retreating, and I'm still dealing with them. But at least I have my fleet here. If they do attack Wildwater Bay again, then we will deal with it. Okay, so the drinks should be fine. We need to get some more fruits. Which we have this whole system over here situated. Let's get another one going. Now there's 67. It's a nice little spot. I don't mind just holding it for our fruit production. That's okay. And we got this whole situation rectified. Now, what are we doing with regards... Okay, so now we're at 0 exactly with the neuro implants. That's not really ideal, but I did have the foresight to get that all situated up here. So what's happening? Totally forgot. We should send some more down. That's essentially what I'm trying to say. And I'm going to do that before I get into that area of Savic province. Let's send that down. Oh, Corp level 74. Nice.
Business successes multiplying.
Love to see it.
Transfer route delivers.
All right, what do we have to do? We got rid of this one, right? Okay, another geothermal drill. So we will get this started up.
That was wise of you.
And that thing is also going to scare the living daylights out of me. So is this region just like, I don't know, a resource hub for like geothermal plants? Because we can't do much else with it. And supercoolants? If that's just the case, then I can really redirect a lot of my stuff for this over here.
Attention.
And I do want to potentially get deep water corals. What was this one again?
Detected.
Okay, so we don't need... I guess I can make that too. We would need both in order to process more computers. The methane ice in here sucks, but I'm bringing it over. Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to build some of these strainers and get this process started. It is kind of expensive, but it'll be worthwhile in the end. That's plus 25, and then the next one is the methane ice, which we are indeed bringing in. So let's go ahead and build a cryogenics lab. You know what? I'm going to build the damn thing over here so I can actually make use of this spot again. That's plus 2. Probably put one more over here, and that's... Oh, I can get a little bit more. Well, it's not directly next to that. I did want to fix this spot up, but at the same time, I don't mind changing it up in favor of getting this production underway, because we're going to need more. I do like its position. You know what? Put that here and put that here. So that's at plus 17. We can get more? We can get one more. I can plop this thing down right over here. Not bad. Okay, I'll justify that. So we'll get the last one and put it right in here. And I'm going to connect the road right here to right here. And then naturally their stuff. Good spot for it. And energy is at 500, so yeah, bring that down. Cool. And so we have the cryogenics lab going, and then the Sub-Zero clean room is going to be the other one. Are we bringing in enough of the methane ice? Yeah, we are, definitely. The diamonds is something that we're going to have to bring over right now. We are making some. We're making 7 out from Walbrook Basin, so let's send that over. We probably can expand upon it a little bit. If I recall, I didn't have every single mine over here built up, so let's take a little look-see at what's happening. That one is a diamond mine. This one is not even built, so let's get a diamond mine.
Transfer route inefficient. Cause missing goods.
I have another. Thought I did. Or I could be bringing. I should have brought energy over from them. I'll just do that. That's easier. Energy, moon base to here. Perfect. Solve.
Transfer route beginning operation.
Great. Thank you. And then we are making how many diamonds in here now? That's 11. That's a lot of diamonds. Well,
transfer route inefficient. Cause missing goods.
Sorry, person is now a good. Got it. Well, now you have the goods. That should be sufficient. We're 21 on those because when we get the computers back operational, right, we'll be able to send them over here and their population will be able to go up, up, up. That's the whole balancing act I'm trying to do. No, from here. Sorry, not from there. Stupid tundra region constantly confusing me. Okay, let's get the diamonds over. I sent it towards the plains, didn't I? Yeah.
Next, astronaut team.
I did.
Incoming.
I know. I did. Where's that route? That doesn't here at all. Nope. Let's send the diamonds from the correct source to the correct source. There we go. Problem solved.
Transfer route delivers.
Awesome. Now, I will go back into here and start working on the supercoolant, which those are going to help us out considerably.
Load.
I don't know whether I want to leave this spot completely open for like more of the neuro implants or if I want to change it up a little bit. But I mean, I'll just, you know what, I'll keep it as is. Might want to start the rest over on this road. So Sub-Zero clean rooms, that's what we like to see. Let's get the first one. The main building situated right over here. That's now at +2. So you in the region are going to be working at 143%.
Provision of specific consumer goods detected.
That's really powerful. How much is it taking in right now? Not a hell of a lot. Well, that's the diamonds and this. So this one's gumming. Not bad. 27, so it's only used the one. Cool. Max it out. That's at +20. Hell yeah. And then we're going to reduce the workforce associated. The energy is not too bad. Hey, yo, dude. I need some more metal foam.
Real glad. Okay. Deal.
Thank you. Solve that problem. Let's see how many computers we can get out of here. That should be sufficient, right? There's 12 people working in there. I keep wanting to build something over here. Oh, what's wrong? But I'm going to do it anyway, because I need the computers built up. I'll put the main building over here. So now we're at +2. We need to get up to 17, I believe is the magic number. Let's see over here in the Arctic. Yeah, so we need to get up to like 17 of these for the bay. I don't know if this one is going to do it for us, but we will give it the old college kids try. Definitely seems like it. We got to 18 there. Not bad. 123 people working here. Not necessary. But that is working ridiculously well right now. 660%. Along with this particular area. Not bad. I can dig it. I can dig it. Let's send this over to our main settlement now. +18. Head over here.
Transfer route. Register.
And we'll see the value go up. Nice. But with that also being said, we need to upgrade a little bit more of the housing in the bay so we can continue to see this money go up. Because we were at 50K initially. Why is it saying I'm low on info? What the hell? I'm not. I literally gave them... I have a whole corporate HQ set up, for Christ's sake. Like, really? I'm really upset that I couldn't build it over here. Because it wasn't going to look... Executives, if you please. Thank you. From this point on, it just has to be executives.
Transfer route.
What the hell do you want now?
Cause missing goods.
Savic province is the one that's losing out on it. How much are the rejuvenators on the market? I'm curious. Okay, corp level 75. Love to see it.
Registered under new name.
182. It's not bad. Luxury food is definitely a bunch, though. This might not be a bad idea just to keep going. Like, that's at 93, but I don't need that. I'm thinking like 30. That's 6k, but it keeps them steady. Yeah.
I've examined the route. The deliveries will arrive soon.
Okay, well that's a good starter. And then the luxury food is what I'm making over here in the basin. So let's get back into here, expand upon that a little bit, make up for that shortfall. I built it over here, so that's that one. Then we have the secondary complex right over here. 480 people. Jesus. I don't want that at all. And we have 4.
The transfer route suffers from inadequate supply of goods.
Which transfer route, dude? Pray tell. I would love to know which transfer route is failing. How many do we have in here now? Oh, well, that's minus 15 with the wine, isn't it? Okay, so that's the problem. That's the problem, child. It's always going to be the wine. Probably, like, find a better position. But, I mean, this is not bad either. I want to utilize as much space as I have. That's good. Get the road fixed up over to this. Okay, logistics is low again. Plus 21 over here should be sufficient. So now we have more wine in here, so that's a +1. Yeah, let's transfer over the luxury food. Plus 40 straight into the bay.
Transfer
Perfect.
route registered.
I don't know what else they're lacking. It's probably a decent amount of stuff, considering how we just upgraded a whole bunch of executives. It definitely is the clothes and water along with bioresin, which that still needs to be worked on. That can be rectified easily. Arctic's still good with that. Aha, bioenhancers. I knew it. I knew that was going to be an issue at some point. But, you know, even with all those issues in play, I'm still going to do this. And then I'm going to follow up by doing this. Why? Because that. So,
company stocks advance in price.
We have a whole bunch of executives and investors and all that stuff over here, which is awesome. And now in the next episode, we have to make up for all the stuff that they're going to want because they're investors and they say that we have to provide them with everything. Otherwise, we're going to riot. So that's the plan going into the next episode. We worked on Savic province. I thought there was going to be some more stuff to be done up there, but apparently it's just getting rid of those sites and building geothermals. I'm pretty sure the game bugged. I want to assume it did. So that's the route I'm going with that conversation. But until next time, my friends, thank you so much. Please consider like, commenting, subscribing, hit that bell, and sharing it with your friends. Sharing it to the world, actually, if you wouldn't mind. I'd be quite penetrated by your kindness. And I'll catch you in the next episode, my Rantians.